Geeks Guide
to Gear.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Geeks Guide to Gear. Today we are talking about probably the most important thing you could ever have in the world of important things. In ever.
Really?
The world of history of ever.
Is this spork.
And we picked up everything that we think would be good to have in a quote-unquote survival situation, or otherwise we'd like to think about just camping. Things that you could put in your pocket or in a little like pouch. Like if you don't have a fanny pack, let's be real, let's get a fanny pack. But
get on that.
Get one of
I
those.
just got one the other day.
Yeah, I have
changed
three.
my life.
I'm wearing mine right now. I feel like the biggest one for me, if I can start this off, the biggest one for me is having a good multi-tool. It's always important to have some kind of cutting device on you. Like everybody carries, for the most part, carries a pocket knife. I'd say 60% of the time I'm using it for things other than cutting.
Yeah.
So having to carry a multi-tool is super, super handy. And we carry a couple different multi-tool options in the store. The number one thing, I should say, that's most important to me in a multi-tool is having that spring in there to where it springs back after you pinch it. To me, there's nothing more frustrating than having to pinch something, twist, and then have to put your finger in here to open it back up. To twist it again. It's annoying. Having this actually spring open is super nice.
It's the only option.
Some people don't like it.
Why?
I don't know.
Who are you?
People,
if you're one of those people, explain yourself.
Stop it. Leave us a comment down below and tell us why you're one of those people. So this one is Gonzo. It's an interesting company. So this one is tactical. You can tell it's tactical because it's black. So obviously it's got a saw and a little knife and a good little sized pocket knife on it. It's got a serrated cutting edge. It's got a screwdriver. But what I thought was super interesting about this is that fits on top of there, and any one of these tips now will fit into this for you to make it a hex driver, a screwdriver. It has square bits. It has a number 2. It has that goofy little star thing that's on every mountain bike on the planet that we never have tips for. And this one is big. We do carry a couple in the store that are a little bit smaller. We have another one that's not spring assisted that's got this with it as well, and we also have one that's just a very base model too.
I just figured this out today.
I think it's cool, right?
I've been looking at this for days going, I wonder what it is and how it works. Turns out it's a knife. It's got a little carabiner clip thing though. So you can put it on a keychain or...
I have one on my keychain.
Do you? Okay.
I use it more than I ever thought I would, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I'm in my church clothes.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not carrying my pocket knife with my church clothes.
Yeah.
So I use it a lot. I find myself using it.
He uses this at church. You pinch that and then out comes...
Click noise.
Click noise, which...
Are you ready for your mind to be blown?
You gotta love a good click noise. Is there more?
There's more.
I
but
knew
wait,
it!
There's more.
But
Ready?
wait. Okay.
Ready?
Shut up.
So it actually goes back into the same clip mechanism that holds it together.
Yeah.
And now you actually can hang on to it. And then it's also got a 12 mil, 10 mil, 8 mil, and 6 mil socket on it as well. Also the can opener, because it's the UP, and if it doesn't have a can opener on it,
it's
we're not carrying it.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's what I like about survival-y campy stuff. It's you see this toothpick, actually...
Yeah. Actually, you fold this out and you have a flamethrower.
Key to the White House.
Yeah.
Okay.
Key to the White House.
See this? The key to the White House.
Key to the White House.
$11 for this church
for the church clothes knife / White House key.
Multi-tool thing. Cool.
The next thing I always find myself oh crap, I wish I had on me is light. We have a couple different options for that. Obviously headlamps. Everybody and their mother owns a headlamp. Ours, we go with Black Diamond simply because it's a great company. This guy here, it's got a 3-year warranty. It's waterproof for up to 1 meter. It's got maximum range of 72 meters. 225 lumens. So it's pretty bright for a flashlight. And for a headlamp, it's $30. Perfect for a lot of things. I keep one in my car. I keep one in my fanny pack.
You know what else I keep in my fanny pack?
Tiny little tactical flashlights.
This flashlight.
And again, it's tactical. You can tell because it's black.
Yeah. Where I would go camping or something like that, I would have this in my car.
This display is right out the door. Going right out the door at T&O. So every night when I have to walk out to the road, which is 100 feet to the road to bring our sign in the middle of the night, I grab one of these and walk out with it. Every single time I go get the sign and bring it back in and set it.
Adventure tested and approved.
Yep. The most important thing in a survival situation is...
More light.
And... Fire.
Which is the form of light.
Which is flight, yes. The one that everybody gets super excited about is this little guy. These are all by the company. You're going to love this, Joe. Uberleben.
Yeah.
Uberleben is the name of the company. But you just take your stick and you slide this across this. Obviously, your scrape and your magnesium is going to give you a really good magnesium spark. This one is our like necklace option. It is really kind of cool. It's got that like Cody Lundin.
Which you can tell it's because it's tactical.
It's tactical.
You
It's black.
can tell.
Yep,
it's like
tactical.
paracord.
Yep.
It's black.
Yep. And it's also a really fashionable tactical bolo tie.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. It's got the magnesium stick and the striker.
Oh, is that what that? Okay.
Magnesium stick and the striker. So it's basically a smaller version.
Okay.
This is a tinder wick. So if any of you adventure people have ever made waterproof matches, this is basically an elaborate version of that. It's covered with a wick, but it's also got a bit of a lighter fluid underneath it. So you just rough up the tip of this on the wax, and you can use your striker to strike anywhere onto the rope, and you basically have a candle wick.
So another thing, along with this fire starter that we
which
have,
comes as part of that kit.
which comes as a part of this kit, and this kit is like custom made, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's made by Nate, one of our owners, who happens to be I would call him an amateur survivalist.
Yeah.
And Tyler, our local fire wizard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's literally a fire wizard.
He literally a fire wizard.
And actually, if you haven't seen our fire starting video, I'm gonna put a little card, but that's just kind of like a tutorial on this fire starting kit that Nate and Tyler made.
Whereas this is going to be using magnesium to strike. You still will use magnesium to strike, but what these guys actually did for you is they went through the trouble of making char cloth. Now char cloth is, like, this stuff is incredibly flammable. It's not going to burst into flames right now.
Like,
but it does not take much of a spark to get it to operate. And you'll be able to create fire inside of this. They also include birch bark, which is like God's gift
really
to fire
good,
starting.
Next, for most important surviving, is the spork, which is related to food.
There's people that are like, yes, spork, everything I need, and people that are like, you shut up. Forks and spoons are different things. Yeah, we have a bunch of different options. We'll save you on that, but we have they're all foldable. They're aluminum. They're super lightweight. They all have little orange awesome carrying packages that come with them. And then if we have the people that are like, shut up, a spoon and a fork is different, and other people also that are like, shut up, it's foldable, it's too short, I don't like it, I want long spoons and sporks. I want long.
There's two people who love spoons.
If you come in and you're wearing pants that have not been altered in any conceivable way other than by a manufacturer, and so if you still got your jean coats, laying around that have the monster cargo pocket on them, bring them in. If you can fit everything on this table into one pocket of your pants, you can get everything on here for 10% off if you buy all of them at once. We will. Joel's going to salute. See what?
Yeah. Ready? Here it go. Till next time.
There it is.